voter EVMs in all the polling stations, the EVM and VVPAT will be utilized, and Commission has already made arrangements to ensure availability of an adequate number of EVMs and VVPAT for the smooth conduct of elections. I'll also mention about the important IT tools which are important for the election purposes. And the first is the Suvidha app, which has been developed for all political parties, and they can fix their campaign areas. They can ask for the grounds through that app. They need not to require to go to any place, to the DO's office, or there is an app on which they can directly apply. And the PWD app is also there for the person with disabilities, and definitely they can ask for the wheelchair, the free transport facility, and other whichever facility they require, so that they can facilitate their movement to the polling stations. An important app is the C-Vigil application. We would like, for any election purpose, it is Jan Bhagidari, the pupil participation, which is important for any good election. Therefore, the C-Vigil app should be used by all persons, general public, the voters, and that particular app can be downloaded, and any incident of violation of MCC, distribution of freebies, distribution of money can be uploaded on that. You just take a picture, click it, send it, and within 100 minutes the Election Commission of India's officer will definitely reach to that place, because automatically latitude and longitude are available with us on that particular thing. So C-Vigil is a tool which empowers the public to clean the system, and we request and we earnestly request the persons that they should use this C-Vigil app, and it has been used also by some of the states where very good results had come to us. And by this methodology, even the candidates, the political parties and ECI will have a complete control that where is the freebies distribution or the defacement of the property of anything like that, or a violation of MCC, that will come immediately to our notice, and action will be taken accordingly. The model of conduct of court, the MCC, comes into effect immediately from the announcement of schedule. Commission had made elaborate arrangement for ensuring the effective implementation of MCC guidelines, and any violation of these guidelines would be strictly dealt with. I also like to mention about the sweep activities. Friends, sweep initiatives, that is the systematic voters education program which we have, which we reach to the voters, and we want voters to be aware about their rights. Voters should be aware about the polling booth safeties. The voter should know how to how to go to the polling stations, how to cast their vote, how to use EVM. So this is the basic thing, and how to increase the participation of the voters. That is a very big thing before us. So through our sweep activities, we will make outreach programs to our voters to make them aware about the safety standards at the polling booth, so that they can be assured that the polling booths are absolutely safe. We will tell them about the assured minimum facilities which are available on the booth. And similarly, a voter's guide, a small voter guide, will also be provided to the voters along with the epic card. And the first time voters will also be given a letter giving in a voting and the various features as to how the elections are to be conducted, to make them empowered actually. Until and unless you make the voters empowered, until and unless they realize their duties, and unless they are absolutely informed, the election process will not be clean. So it is our endeavor through the sweep activities or otherwise that outreach program should be absolutely vibrant, and we can reach to the voter. And one more important area for the voter participation, that we have identified all the polling booths where the voters' participation was less in comparison to the earlier years or otherwise also. That the national average or the state average is suppose 80%, and then we have identified the polling stations where it was much less. So the targeted intervention will be made by the sweep activities, by the BLOs, and to find out that why that particular percentage was less. For a strengthening of the democracy, it is essential that all persons should participate. The 60% or less or 50% participation is not sufficient, and the Election Commission of India is trying its level best to make a targeted intervention to motivate the persons that they should come out to the polling in large number of the cases. Now I come to COVID protocols and COVID safe elections, I think for which many persons are waiting and lot of queries are coming even before announcement of the polls. I will start that there were a lot of queries on this issue, that what will happen, what is going to happen. But I would like to start with a very, couplet. यकीन हो तो कोई रास्ता निकलता है, हवा की ओट भी लेकर चिराग जलता है. So therefore, यकीन होना चाहिए. We should have a yaqeen, we should have a faith, we should have a absolutely belief that we can pass through this particular pandemic also through our safety measures, through our proper following of the COVID appropriate behavior. Only then we can sail through effectively, safely into this election process, as has been done in earlier past elections also.
परवाह देश की, सोमवार से शुक्रवार रात 10 बजे TV9 भारतवर्ष पर।